Oh yeah, what's up guys? I'm Chad. Welcome to another episode of RealLIfe TV, and today I'm going to teach you guys all about how to pronounce the TH sound in English.
Is this real life?
So have you guys ever had difficulty pronouncing the TH sound in English? Don't worry, you're just like every other English learner out there. So, the first thing you have to know about the pronunciation of the TH sound in English is that there is actually two ways to pronounce this. That's right, we have what we call voiced and unvoiced. So the difference here is that when I use the voiced TH sound in English, I have this vibrating sound in my mouth. For example, the. So the way you pronounce this is you just put your tongue between your teeth and you make a sound. So the voiced TH sound you're going to hear a lot in words like the, them, these. So I'm just going to repeat after me as I say this. The, that, them. Can you hear that vibration? That is the voiced TH sound. Sometimes you're going to hear this in the middle of a word. For example, a word like although, although, although. Another word is another, another. Can you say that? Another. So just another way to make sure you're pronouncing the voiced TH sound correctly is when you're saying this, if you just touch your throat and you can feel the vibration. When I say a word like the or them, I can really feel my throat vibrates with the pronunciation. Okay, so now let's move on to how to pronounce the unvoiced TH sounds in English. A good example of this is the number 3. That's right, 3. It's a very subtle sound in comparison to the voiced. So, many people say the word 3 like tree or free, but these are totally different words. So to pronounce the unvoiced TH sound, it's a similar principle. You put your tongue between your teeth, but you blow air out. There's no vibrating in my throat when I pronounce this, okay? So just practice it a couple of times. And let's go through some words. So again, just repeat after me. 3. Thanks. Thanks. 30. Or American D, 30. Okay. Sometimes you're going to hear the unvoiced TH at the end of a word. Words like mouth, mouth, both, both. Can you hear the difference there? So let's just compare the two TH sounds really quickly. We have voiced, the, and then unvoiced. So one thing you guys are going to notice is that generally the voiced TH sound, the sound, is when it's at the start of the words, it's often used with functional words. These words like the, them, this, although, for example. Another time you're going to hear a lot of voiced TH sounds is when they are between two vowels. Like I mentioned before, the word mother, bother. They're generally between two vowel sounds. It's a rule, there's always exceptions, but if you use this to kind of guide you, it's a good start to hearing the difference between the voiced and unvoiced TH sound. Okay guys, that does it for today's episode of RealLIfe TV. We hope it really helped you, and if you want more English lessons like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you didn't understand everything I was saying, just click on the link below and it will take you back to our website where you can see the full transcript of this video lesson. Okay? thanks a lot for being here today, and I hope to see and hear from you guys in the future. Oh yeah.